Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're benchmarking a classic Need for Speed 2015, which is a night-based racing title of Need for Speed. We are running an overclocked MSI Surpim RTX 5080 graphics card and a Ryzen 7 9nm X3D CPU. So firstly, as always, I'll start off by showing you the graphics settings really quickly. So this is the first time we were testing out 8K resolution on this older title, so we're running a resolution of 7680 by 4320 on my 4K 144Hz display. We're running ultra graphics settings with HBO plus ambient occlusion and anti-aliasing set to TAA. So we're going to see how it runs and plays and see if we can maintain good FPS with 8K resolution. I just reset the afterburner, so we'll see what kind of FPS we maintain, and we'll appreciate the visuals of this classic title that in some ways, in some respects, I think still looks modern. Like if I didn't know any better, if somebody told me this was a modern title, had ray tracing and all those other amazing effects that games have today, I would think that it actually was a modern title. So I would just say it's just aged gracefully is what I'm trying to get at, which I always like to mention when I play this title. I did have to raise the MSI Afterburner overlay stats to a larger font here. That's the largest it gets to, so when I do go down to 4K, which I will also test, it will be a little bit larger than usual, but I just want to note that ahead of time in case anybody's wondering why it'll be so large at 4K. So we'll do a little driving around, a little free roam exploration. We'll try to catch at least one race, and we'll take things from there.
Okay, hotshot. Your ride's pushing serious power, and it doesn't look all that bad. What do you say we throw it up against mine, huh? Sound good? Okay, track me down.
See how the bumper cam looks here. But yeah, the reflections on the road, all the rain and lighting effects, it's just like some kind of magic that makes it look like it's a modern title, which I always appreciate. Alright, so let's get started with this race here. Oh, I'm gonna do this one. Start this event. I'll reset the afterburner once we get started here, and then shortly soon I'll go to 4K to see how it runs in place. Alright, reset the afterburner. So it looks like with the races it does get a little bit lower, and we are using all the available VRAM now, so I guess with the racing it's pretty much limited to VRAM, unfortunately. But hey, it still runs. We're still well above 30, but not quite 60 FPS. So it looks like 8K, averaging off 51 FPS, 1% low sitting at 33, and max of 59. Let's go ahead and quickly, before I crash, go down to 4K. Give me 1 moment for the monitor to respond here. And let's hopefully try to catch up here. And like I said, the afterburner is going to be a little bit larger than usual because I had to raise the font size for 8K resolution. But it looks like 4K native, looks like we're maintaining an average of 190 FPS here, so it's running a whole lot better. And I say the visuals still hold up nicely. It still looks really good, if you ask me. Let's see if we can catch up at all here. From what I remember, I don't have it at a very high difficulty setting, so it shouldn't be too hard to catch up to at least 3rd place, maybe. I always like the drifting abilities of these turns. It's really fun. This feels natural. Got a little carried away there. Alright, 3rd place. Yeah, I must have it a very difficulty setting. shit. Almost crashed. Let's see what this asshole wants.
You have come through. Melissa, who runs Eddie's Challenge, is itching to have you join up. Keep the cell on, bro. She's gonna call you.
I'm gonna reset the admiral one more time there, because whenever I get a loading menu there after the race, it kind of messes with the 1% loads, so running just a little bit longer, then we'll get ready to close out the video. But yeah, I would say the visuals still hold up nicely, like I mentioned. It's an old title, but it still looks modern in a lot of respects, which I really appreciate. It'd be pretty cool if they redid this title, like added a modern version of it, but still kept everything else the same, but just up the visuals and graphics, which I guess the mods that you can download can do that. It would be interesting if Need for Speed did something with this to just revamp the visuals, add ray tracing. Even though I don't even think it needs it, because it already looks good, but it would be pretty cool if it did. Anyways, guys, that gives you a good look at Need for Speed 2015 on PC, running with my overclocked MSI Surpim RTX 5080 graphics card. Looks like at 4K native, we maintained around 187 FPS average, 1% low sitting at 106, and max of 201. I wonder if the max frame per second is 201 FPS, because I don't know if this title has a cap. Maybe it is capped at 200 FPS. But anyways, following this video, we're going to be benchmarking, trying to think what title do I want to benchmark next. The Finals, it's an online first-person shooter, so we'll benchmark that following this video, so stay tuned for that. And until then, I appreciate all the support. Hope you guys all enjoyed your weekend, and we'll see you guys for another video soon though. If you did enjoy the video, do give this video a like. If you want to see more content like this, more 5080 gaming benchmarks, feel free to subscribe, and we'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Later, guys.